Momentum is about enabling success. And the recipe on that proposition or promise is advice. So we decided to zoom into the role of advice and the role of the advisors.
But it's also just a magical story that says whatever's happening globally, whatever's happening around you, something beautiful can start with one person. We wanted to talk about the power of advice generally before we start talking about how financial advice is actually powerful in our digital and social media realities.
We didn't try and make a perfect story about perfect people. It was a real story about real people and their real struggles. I think it's the difference between someone telling you what to do versus someone guiding you to discover it for yourself.
A production of this nature is also very layered. Bringing the story of a real-life giant to market has its challenges because sometimes you're not looking at that real-life giant. When you're filming, you're looking at a pole with a tennis ball on top, imagining the real-life giant.
One of the strongest factors that the client asked me to achieve was to make the viewer feel empathy and an emotional link to this person. And I thought, why don't we talk about a giant who didn't fit into a community from the birth and the journey of his life?
We also enlarged him through moving our camera physically in space. This is an old technique called forced perspective, and that allowed us to then shoot our background plate, and then we moved the camera forward, which naturally enlarges him.
I deeply, sincerely hope that they will feel it with their hearts. Because I think for me, the magic in any ad is when people make an emotional connection.